Well, Sunday morning, probably hear the church bells over there, and we're out again, same field. We thought we'd give it an hour or two this morning, and then if nothing happens we'll head on to another one. But having said that, 5 minutes in, and good signal here, absolute cracker, sort of 90s, 92, 93, and what looks like another Roman coin. Yep, pretty sure it is. Oh yeah, I can feel the head on it, look. Wow, look at it, look at that. Now that's really nice. Right, Cistercius I think, possibly. Oh, and that side too. Again, loads of detail. What a fantastic start to the day. Another signal here. This one was 68 to 70, and little bit of tat I think, but actually I'm just wondering, that might possibly be the top off a Roman brooch, maybe. Okay, possibly a nice little find. Yeah, I think it might very well be. We'll call it top off a Roman brooch at the moment, and right, see if we can find the rest of it maybe. Right, another find here. This one was kind of some 48 to 60, and it was ringing and then going dull. But I dug it anyway because I'm basically digging everything here, and I'm glad I did, because I've got here what looks like part of a brooch. Now that pin is on like a hinge. It moves. Look. Yeah, so I would think, yeah, there seems to be a loop at the top. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's part of a brooch. That would have gone down the way, pin would have gone in. Very nice too. Possibly a cloak pin. I think I could see some gilt on there as well, some gilding. Really fantastic. Okay, great find. Let's see what else we've got. A strange signal here. It was sort of 40s, 50s, but it wasn't a great signal. Anyway, eventually, after lots of messing about, as you can see there, I managed to pull this little pin. Now, it's ball head, spike on the end. I mean, it can't be anything else. I think it's quite probably bronze, and going by what's coming out of this field, I'd have to suggest that it's Roman. But yeah, nice little find. So just a quick one before we move off again. Stu's just come over. He's had another iron find. Very similar to the one that we had yesterday, except that that was what I got yesterday, was that bit. Stu's actually got what looks like the full thing. And yeah, I'm sure these are keys, and they are iron. Hey, we'll get them cleaned up a little bit and then get them into the museum and see what they think. Right, possibly Roman keys. Let's keep going. It's been an hour or so since I had my last find. So, good cracking signal here. In fact, it was 89.91, and right here is what I believe to be a Roman coin. Now, may possibly even be a silver one. I'm just going to put the camera off and I'll give this a squirt of water to try and clean it up a bit, but it's quite possible. Alright, back in a minute. Right, we're back again, and yes, it absolutely is silver Denarius. Not in the greatest of condition, but I can basically make out barely most of the legend around the edge. See the head quite clearly, as I'm sure you can as well. And on the back is looks like a soldier with a shield on a horse, I think. That should be identifiable. Absolutely brilliant. It's my first full silver Denarius out of this field. It's just unbelievable. Only can't be more than 2 minutes since I got that silver Denarius. I got a signal here, 83, 84. Dug it out and I looked down, and right here, look, there's another one. Has to be. I'm sure. Yes it is. Yes, that is definitely another one. Another silver Denarius. Again, I'll come back in a second, give it a clean, but oh, fantastic. Yep, okay, I'll just give this a bit of a wash. Now, there doesn't appear to be a legend on it at all, but I see the head quite clearly there. I don't know, it looks more Greek than Roman. But yeah, that's quite an unusual one. I've not seen one quite like this. Can't quite make out what that is on the back. Possibly a crane. Really don't know. Okay, we'll check this out. But yeah, 2 silvers in, hey, 2 minutes. Well, we just stopped for lunch, and I put a photo of that strange looking Roman Denarius on the chat, for the YouTubers chat, and Rich D came back, said it's very similar to one that he had, and he thinks it's he's pretty sure in fact that it's a Republican, which dates from between around 180 to 150 BC, which is absolutely fantastic. So how that's ended up here, with everything else, to be honest, being around about 3rd to 4th century, is amazing. It's just anybody's guess, but hey, I'm pleased enough to have found it. So a couple of absolutely stunning finds there, some really nice ones earlier on. Let's see what's going this afternoon. So first find of the afternoon, within about 2 minutes, 3 minutes maybe, is okay, it's another iron find, and it was ringing up sort of 78 to 81. Now, Normally I'd have just chucked this in as a something, a farmer's thing or something, but because of where we are and all the Roman finds we've had, the possibility exists, and it is only a possibility, that it's maybe a Roman hammer or a Roman tool of some description. So I'll keep it. I'll put it with the other iron finds, the 2 keys, and we'll take it down to the museum and see what they think there. Could be very interesting. Well, this really is a special day. I really don't get that many like this anywhere, I don't think. Probably about 20 minutes or so since I started again after lunch, and signal here, which was kind of weak really, to be honest. It was hitting kind of 54 to 60, but it was quite solid. So as I have been doing, I dug it, and just as well I did, because that looks like to me silver denarius number 3, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, well, give me a minute and I'll clean it up, and then I'll come back and we'll just check and make sure. Yep, so we gave this a little bit of a wash, and yes, it is silver denarius. It's not in great condition. It's had a couple of clouts by the plough, but hang on if I can get it the right way. Oh, there we go, sorry. Right, there's a head on it, which I can see some writing along that edge, and standing figure on the back with a couple of letters as well. But it has, as I say, it's been pretty badly battered, but it is what it is though. Silver denarius number 3. It's been about an hour since I had that last denarius, and I've really had nothing since at all. A few bits of scrap, but Stu's just wandered over and he's dropped these for me to put on the camera, and what we have is another minim, I would say. Pretty sure there's detail on it. I can see something on there, and we'll clean that up later on. So that's a cracking find. And another one, which I don't think is a minim, but it's very small. I think this one's maybe a folus or something. Again, they're probably both 3rd, 4th century, thereabouts. But cracking finds, and I mean, the amount of Roman finds that we've had now, oh, we must be hitting 20, I suppose, at the moment in, well, 2 days and a couple of hours, really. So, brilliant weekend so far. Absolutely fantastic. I know I keep saying fantastic, but hey, that's the way it is. Well, I'm almost back at the motor, and this is going to be my last find of the day, because I'm done. But okay, 8991 signal, and this came off. Not sure what it is, but it does have a bit of a look, possibly of maybe a strap end of some description. Don't know if there's any markings on it either side, but there's certainly some shape to it. might just be a bit of scrap. But anyway, it's another find, and it has been a cracking weekend so far. I've got one more day to go, hopefully, if the weather stays dry. Well, I can feel some really dark clouds up there, and I can feel it spitting a bit. So, okay, time to get back to the car. Yeah, another fantastic day in Yorkshire.